dear organizers, dear speakers, dear guests of the UNICA Days. I'm honored to share my thought on how to strengthen democracy through transnational cooperation in education. Unfortunately, the decline of democracy is becoming more and more obvious. As we all know, democracy is not set in stone. It's very fragile. And I firmly believe that education is an important step in efficient facing crisis of democracy, geopolitical and economic crisis. We Europeans are reaching higher level of formal education than any previous generation. And I'm proud to be the European Parliament rapporteur for the most successful European program Erasmus+. It is the European tool of transnational cooperation in education. With all its mechanisms, can significantly contribute to resilience of European universities. Namely, since 2020, the European Universities Initiative is a part of Erasmus+. The program also supports the joint European degree. There is and will be space for even more cooperation in the future. Let me just mention some topics that I personally find extremely important in the framework of rethinking of the higher education in the European Union. We need to focus much more on learning outcomes, the knowledge, skills and competencies that students acquire. Practically, we at the EU level have been launching the debate on efficiency of education 4 years ago. It has always been a kind of taboo. Anyway, the debate should focus on the main require, the education system that produces such learning outcomes which will be accepted by the society, particularly the labor market. Stakeholders, policymakers and politicians agree on the fact that the Bologna process must go on. We need the new generation of university, the new mission of university, the so-called third generation of university. We need more universities like Stanford, Harvard, Cambridge, Leuven. But many students do not support the Bologna reform because it forces them to study harder. The old-style university has still a lot of charm, also among the teaching staff. But there is no doubt, we cannot be completely satisfied with the results of Bologna reform. It seems that both the authorities and stakeholders have interpreted the reform of the tertiary education too much as a technical project. We have not paid enough attention to the reform of curricula, study programs and education outcomes. But the path is correct. The Bologna process will bring the new university that is going to be focused on higher level of understanding and more practical applicability of knowledge and skills. Applied science is taking the place of pure science. Universities should be more open for research activities. The university of the third generation must keep representing excellence and high quality. It should be more independent by using different financial resources. However, the main problem doesn't lie in investment in education, but much more in the organization. The understanding of the new role of the school system in the modern society should be strengthened. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I wish you good further discussions and many smart steps in the future. Thank you very much for your kind attention.